Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Productions here, Daily Tactics' long-lost brother, and today we're going to be doing the Battle of Lexington and Concord in Rise of Liberty. We have a little blurb here we can read about the battle first. So, April 1775 marks the historical battles of Lexington and Concord, where British troops were sent to confiscate colonial weapons only to meet an untrained mob of angry militia. The militia defeated around 700 British soldiers, giving the colonists a boost of determination for the war ahead after the unexpected victory. Let's do it. We're going to start off as the colonists, and depending on how long it takes for the battle to conclude, we might play as the redcoats a little bit too. I'm just going to park 5 guys right here, and we'll move on. They can capture that flag, and we'll proceed further with the rest of the infantry here. We've got 49 troopers under our command. These guys will start following us as we cross over the bridge and head on to one of the towns. I don't know if this is Lexington or Concord, but it's one of the two. But yeah, I mean, essentially this battle was just the militia had some arms, and I don't remember if it was cannons, or it might have been a few cannons, but it was definitely a bunch of muskets and things like that that were obviously valuable because they're rebels and they can't exactly get a hold of that stuff with ease or anything like that. You know, they need to really scrimp and save anything they possibly can in order to sort of win the war. And this was the spark that lit the powder keg, or whatever. This was the first battle of the war. The shot heard round the world, though. People still don't really know who fired first. Okay, that's a whole bunch of enemies. Help, troopers. Oh, I died. Okay. I actually learned a nice little trick here. We can spectate, and then we can move down and just select a soldier and pick him. And that way we don't have to spend all that time running back from spawn. So a nice little feature in this game that I learned about. So yeah, people, it's still under... no one knows who fired first, really, but it was the shot heard around the world, as they say, and it sort of started the whole shindig, and it turned into a nice little party of war. But yeah, I mean, I live actually really close to Lexington and Concord, about 30 minutes away, I would say, and so I've visited and done the tour and all that fun stuff. So it's pretty cool to see it in video game form. Oh, this is gonna be a snipe. Ready? Kapuya! Oh, that was sick. Alright, so we're capturing this flag here. And yeah, so pretty neat. I mean, the British were after those armaments, and then by the time they sort of made it into the actual town, they had all been moved, so the colonists sort of successfully got away with it. Also, I think this was the battle when there was I think it was a soldier who... Alright, you just stand here. I don't want to spend my time capturing this. I'd rather get into a battle here. But there was a soldier who was like shot like 13 times or something like that. Like an obscene number of times. And managed to live through the rest of the war or something like that, if I remember correctly. But those little stories like that are always super interesting. And I genuinely don't know where the rest of the redcoats are. I hear scattered firing, but... we won. Apparently there aren't reinforcements in this battle, and we just totally claim victory. So why don't we swap sides and play as the British for a little bit here. One moment. Alright, so I added like 200 more troops to the battlefield, so it wouldn't be so quick this time. There we go. They're spawning in. That was a really fast battle. It felt like it really wasn't balanced at all, and that honestly might just be because... this game is so early access, it's a one-man dev team, and obviously it needs a little bit of balancing, so I'm sure they're working on that or something like that, or maybe they're just working on game mechanics, and we'll worry about that later. Let's try a cannon shot here. Oh, that might hit. No, I don't think it did. All right, lower maybe a little bit. This horse is just in my way. Dude, stop grinding on me. You're gonna get shot, dude. Yep. Oh my god, I killed so many dudes. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can make up for it with a huge hurrah here. No, way too high, way too high. Gotta lower it, Okay, how about... wait for it to reload. How about... This one, Kapuya. Ooh, way too low. Okay, one more. Yeah, so I mean, I think I've said this previously, but I am a history major at school. Oh, that's the one. I think we might have hit some people in the back, maybe, but not those guys in the front. So yeah, I'm a history major in school, so, and I primarily focus on American history, but I haven't studied the American Revolution in quite some time. It has been a very long time for me, since I mainly focus on I got shot. Post-1900s American history, and so like I've done a class on the Civil War, so I know a lot about that. I've done a class on the Vietnam War, so I know a lot about that. But the American Revolution, it's been like four or 5 years since I've studied in AP US history in high school. That was the last time I really touched upon that subject in any sort of academic form. So it has been quite a while. So I'm very, very, very rusty in that sense. So I do feel like maybe in future videos I should brush up by watching like a history documentary or something like that to maybe brush up a little bit, figure out some fun facts I can share with you guys. We're hopping back on the cannon over here because our soldiers are just getting absolutely walloped. And I'm wondering if perhaps a clean cannon shot there, that was terrible, could maybe turn the tides, but I don't know. We're about to get totally overrun here. Oh, I died. Yeah, okay. Oops, not that. Spectate. This is tough. We got one boy over here. Take him over. Nope, the colonist won. Ow. This is a hard battle. Oh my god. All right, let's try it one more time. Why not? All right, this time around, there's 1,000 troopers. We're just gonna spawn in now. Hopefully this doesn't lag too bad. There's 1,000 troopers and 100 cavalry on the field. See if we can make this battle last longer than 3 minutes this time around. I'm not gonna touch that cannon. I feel like if I do, it's just gonna be bad. All right, I got 23 soldiers under my deployment here. I'm okay with that. I think that's a solid number. Let's just straight up go to the front. We're just sort of charging with our cavalry. Apparently the cavalry is just gonna yeet them and go straight for it. Okay, I just shot into a mass of probably 500 troopers and I didn't get a single hit marker. Are you kidding me? All right, that is an astounding cavalry charge, and they failed. They failed horribly. This is why you don't charge cavalry into a row of guns like that. Well, I mean, I guess back then you still wouldn't do it. You'd go for a flank, but at least cavalry during these wars were still viable. Come the Civil War, cavalry is still useful. It's, you know, good for... Oh, wow, I died almost immediately. It's good for sort of scouting ahead. It can do some flanking attacks still somewhat, but overall, come that time, there's not a lot you can do with cavalry because Gatling guns are invented, faster loading rifles, things like that just make cavalry obsolete in modern warfare. And then World War I is where you see the almost complete elimination of cavalry. It's not even super useful. Oh my god, as I'm talking about this, we're getting cav charge in the behind currently. Let's check that out, see what's going on. Yeah, they're actually capturing our back point with a sick cavalry charge. But yeah, I mean, come World War I, that's when it's like the complete elimination of viability of cavalry in warfare. It becomes nigh on impossible to really do too much with it because of just the advancements in technology and even scouting. Like, yeah, there was some scouting done with cavalry in the war, and there were attacks with cavalry. Most of them were just very disastrous. But you might as well scout with a motorcycle or a car than a horse, which you have to feed and take care of, and if it gets shot, it's dead. So overall, really, just horses became so obsolete in modern warfare. They were still used for, you know, transporting goods and things like that, but on the battlefield itself, no viability, and even its usefulness for scouting was diminishing horribly. Kabooyah. Alright, we're holding our own this time a little bit better. I think we're still horribly outnumbered by the colonists. Even though in the actual battle we outnumbered them by quite a bit. I think a fair amount of balancing is sort of needed in this to... Okay, and they're just getting an entire reinforcement there. Do we get any reinforcements? I think we should, but I don't think we do. No, we don't get any reinforcements. We're gonna get crushed by the weight of these guys, I think. This is gonna be rough. Hold steady here, guys. Don't charge. That'd be stupid. Yeah, so pretty much the battle's impossible to win as the British, from what I can tell. I mean, this time we're holding our own a little bit better, but that might just be the amount of numbers we have. At least look at all these dead colonists. Holy cow. Also, I mean, obviously the colonists wouldn't have these blue uniforms. In fact, the portrayal of the Continental Army in blue is pretty inaccurate. It was their official sort of uniform, but you'd never... Oh, I died again. You'd never see them in it. Because, I mean, for the most part, they were poor farmers or troops who couldn't afford an official uniform, so they'd just wear whatever sort of peasant clothes they had. We're getting madly flanked here. Jeez, okay. Come on, guys. We gotta... we gotta do something here. Uh-oh. No. Okay, reload this bad Larry. Trying to dodge these spears. I think Cav needs to be maybe a little bit faster in this game. Oh, and our army is just destroyed. Oh. You got like a few troops back here and they're trying to kill the cavalry. Oh my god. They're all about to attack me. Try and get a few kills. This is... the one-man army can't do this. Not even this three-man army we got going on now. There's too many. Yep. That's about right. I guess we can just sort of spectate the demise of our forces. This lad is going in. What a brave soldier. He's dead. There's one guy up here. Buddy. Oh, he's dead too. And the colonists gain another victory. Horribly one-sided map. That's okay. I mean, it's clearly probably pretty tough to balance things when you're trying to make a game and, you know, all that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.